Let's talk about addiction.
I grew up in a drug and alcohol addicted family. It was always very chaotic. My mom started doing drugs whenever I was really young. She never gave me the love that I sought from her because she didn't know how. I was 9 years old whenever I started using alcohol. So the first time I ever tried methamphetamines, it was from a close family member. And then he let me try it without much persuasion at all, and I loved it. So from that point on, either I was doing methamphetamine, cocaine, ecstasy, from the time I was 12 and 13. We would stay up all night doing these hard drugs, and then we would go to school. I feel like somebody should have tried to intervene. You know, I was just a kid. But nobody did. I lived the life of a junkie. I was carrying the cycle down. So whenever I had my son, I stayed straight for about 3 months. And then I eventually found what I wanted again.
Let's talk about treatment.
I thought for sure that I was gonna die a junkie. And I was just so desperate and hopeless for so long that I was welcoming suicide at this point. It was completely terrifying the day that I walked into CADA. After the fog started clearing, so after about a week, I felt safe and I felt a little bit of hope, just a little bit, and I clung to that. How I got to where I am now from the addict lifestyle, it all started in CADA. It's the first place that I learned integrity. For somebody like me to actually put the action forth to change it, then I know that it's possible. CADA helps people in the way that it gives them a breath of fresh air. It brings life back into them. That's what it did for me. It gave me life.
Let's talk about getting your life back.
My relationship with my son greatly improved after I got sober. For sure, I'm breaking that cycle. I'm gonna show him coping mechanisms, and I'm gonna love him, and I'm gonna be there for him. I'm extremely proud of the woman that I've become today. If I would have wrote a list of the things that I thought I could achieve whenever I first got sober, I would have sold myself short. I would tell people that are still struggling that you're never too deep and it's never too late.
No one knows more about addiction in Louisiana than CADA, providing hope in Shreveport and Bossier City for 60 years. Life is better on the other side of recovery.